Okay, what the heck is a wooden donut? It makes it possible to adapt an insert clock or fit up that would normally use a small hole into a case with a much larger hole. Take a look. We have a case here that has a 3 1/8" mounting hole, but the insert we have was designed to be used with a 2 3/8" mounting hole. It's way too loose. The difference between the 3 1/8 inches and 2 3/8 inches is 3/4 of an inch. If the difference between the sizes was only 1/8 or 1/4 of an inch, then the difference could be made up with a gasket or some electrical or plumber's tape. Because the difference is 3/4 of an inch, then the only way I know of to make this work is to cut a wooden donut. I would normally use a 2-part 5-minute epoxy to hold it in place. That way the final edge cut does not have to be so perfect. Depending on the depth of the hole in your clock case, I normally use a scrap of 3/4 inch material. This depth ensures a good fit of the insert clock. The first step is to drill a 2 3/8 inch mounting hole in your scrap of wood. I'm using a 2 3/8 inch Forstner bit and a drill press to cut this hole. Before continuing, mount your insert clock into the 2 3/8 inch mounting hole just to be sure you have a good fit. If it's tight, you can sand it a bit before proceeding. Now, it's time to mark the wood with the outer ring you will be cutting out on a bandsaw. Since you are mounting this to a 3 1/8 inch mounting hole, I would suggest that you cut the outside edge as close to your 3 1/8 inch layout line as possible. This will make installing the wooden donut into the mounting hole much easier. Let's cut the outside edge of the wooden donut. We're going to use a bandsaw, but a scroll saw would work as well. Fit the wooden donut into the 3 1/8 inch mounting hole. Check and make sure that you have a good fit. If it's a little large, then some sanding is needed. If it's a bit small, so it's loose in the hole, I usually use a few toothpicks as shims. Once you have a good fit, it's time for the 2-part 5-minute epoxy or wood glue. Depending on how tight a fit you have, spread some well-mixed epoxy around the edges of your wooden donut. Press the donut into the mounting hole, making sure that the front of the wooden donut is even with the front edge of the clock case. With your successfully installed wooden donut, you should be the only one who knows that you made and used the crazy wooden donut adapter. This is Mike Brossman for ClockParts.com. I hope I've been able to teach you a good trick for adapting to odd mounting hole sizes. Go to www.clockparts.com and let us know any questions or comments you have. Thanks for watching.